Hi, my name is Mandy Trevathan, and I would like to talk to you about an issue that I believe is critically important, and that is the lack of training for paraprofessionals. Paraprofessionals are individuals that who provide instructional and behavioral and sometimes physical support to students inside the classroom and outside the classroom. This role has changed quite a bit over the last several years. Originally, paraprofessionals were just classroom aides, helping with lesson prep and cleanup and things like that. But now, because of teacher shortages, they have been given much greater responsibilities, often without the training to handle them. In fact, the number of paraprofessionals now exceeds the number of special education teachers, and yet most receive very little preparation or education. The lack of training not only affects the paraprofessional, but it also directly impacts the success of the student in the classroom. That's why this issue matters and why we need to pay attention to it. The main issue is that paraprofessionals are often hired with minimal qualifications and almost no training. Most are only required to have a high school diploma, 2 years of college, or an associate's degree. When I began working as a paraprofessional in a CDC classroom this year, I quickly realized just how unprepared I was. My only formal training was a 4-hour restraint class, and I had no clear idea of what to expect on my first day. Um, I was not given much preparation, and I was expected to follow lesson plans and instruct two students, one with autism and one with an intellectual disability, without much supervision or guidance. And there wasn't much preparation from my supervising teacher either. It was overwhelming and intimidating. This lack of training is not just frustrating, it can negatively affect the students that we serve. Paraprofessionals need better preparation so they can feel equipped to handle their responsibilities with confidence. Without proper training, paraprofessionals often feel stressed out, burned out, and unprepared for the challenges that they face. When paraprofessionals feel overwhelmed, it can lead to poor job performance, it can lead to turnover, and this has a direct effect on students who may miss out on consistent and effective support. Teachers also end up spending more time correcting paraprofessionals or filling in gaps instead of teaching. And research shows that low efficacy, the belief that you are not capable, often leads to burnout. So if paraprofessionals do not feel prepared from the start, they are much more likely to struggle long term. This creates a cycle that hurts both staff and students. Clearly, training is not just helpful, it's essential. Studies show that paraprofessionals typically receive only 1 to 2 hours of professional development per year, and often that training is not job embedded and it's not practical. In one survey, 42% of paraprofessionals said they received too little professional development, and 13% said they received none at all. More than half reported receiving fewer than 10 hours of training per year. That's simply not enough for a job this important. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, requires that students with disabilities be taught and supported by a highly qualified staff. But without proper training, many paraprofessionals fall short of this requirement. The research overwhelmingly points to one conclusion: paraprofessionals need much better preparation if they are going to succeed in their roles. So, what can we do to help? I want to share 5 solutions that I believe can help address the lack of training for paraprofessionals. The first one is clear job descriptions. Mentorship from experienced paraprofessionals is the second. The third is regular meetings and collaboration with a supervising teacher. And the fourth is access to a Padlet resource hub. The fifth is ongoing professional development opportunities. So by implementing these solutions, we can better prepare paraprofessionals, we can reduce burnout, and we can improve student outcomes, which is really the overall goal. So the first solution is pretty simple. Provide paraprofessionals with a clear job description. This seems pretty basic, but I didn't receive a job description when I was hired for this position, so I can tell you firsthand that that's something that would be helpful. Too often, paraprofessionals are unsure of their exact duties. This creates confusion, frustration, and sometimes even legal problems if responsibilities are unclear. When expectations are defined, paraprofessionals know exactly what is required of them, and this helps build a sense of ownership and responsibility. It also ensures that paraprofessionals stay within their role while still feeling valued and as an essential part of the education team. The second solution would be mentorship. Um, Pairing a new paraprofessional with an experienced one can make a huge difference. And I can speak from experience on this. I had um, a coworker that was really helpful to me that had been a paraprofessional for many years, and she was a great mentor for me, and that helped me feel a lot more comfortable in my position. When a new hire can watch a seasoned professional perform the daily tasks, they gain confidence and learn best practices. They also have someone that they can go to with questions, and this type of modeling and collaboration reduces stress and helps paraprofessionals adjust more smoothly into their roles. Mentorship is cost effective, and it's a practical way to improve training and retention. The third solution is fostering a strong relationship between the paraprofessional and the supervising teacher. Many supervising teachers are unprepared to train and teach paraprofessionals what their job is. This relationship is the foundation of a successful classroom. When both the teacher and the paraprofessional are on the same page, routines run smoothly, which is super important, and instruction is consistent, and students receive the structure that they desperately need. Teachers can provide job embedded training and they can give immediate feedback, which is far more effective than a one time workshop. Collaboration not only improves classroom function, it also improves outcomes for students. The fourth solution that I want to talk about is to provide the paraprofessional with access to a Padlet. A Padlet is an online bulletin board where you can store articles and videos and behavior management tips and links to laws like IDEA. It serves as a professional development hub that paraprofessionals can access at any time. And this gives them a quick way to find resources, review best practices, and even collaborate with other paraprofessionals. Having this type of resource hub available empowers paraprofessionals and makes them feel supported. This is a really cool thing. I have a link here that I want to take you to. It's loading. But it has lots of videos from about behavior support, instructional supports, and lots of different things that are super helpful. So it's coming up. We've got first here, we've got the IDEA law, which is a good reference to really know the law that you need to follow. There's links for autism spectrum disorder and intellectual disability and supporting individuals with Down syndrome, the different types of disabilities that you could encounter while you're a paraprofessional. There are behavioral supports and strategies that are super helpful. That's one of the main issues that paraprofessionals request training for. Here's some social emotional growth, the zones of regulation. Here's some instructional supports that you can click on. Some inclusivity in general education, and then just some communication devices that you might also encounter as a paraprofessional, and really how those work. And these are just some links and some articles and some things, resources that paraprofessionals might find really helpful in support of their job. All right. The fifth solution is ongoing professional development. One-time workshops just aren't enough. Paraprofessionals need regular, relevant, and practical training opportunities. The training should be paid time, shouldn't be on their own time, and it should focus on areas that matter most, like behavior management and instructional strategies. Professional development can also include opportunities for paraprofessionals to meet and share best practices with each other. By making professional development continuous and meaningful, we can improve confidence, reduce burnout, and retain more paraprofessionals in the long run. So after implementing these solutions, we'll definitely want to follow up. Paraprofessionals should be surveyed to determine what worked and what didn't, and what can be improved on. Meeting with them face-to-face allows them to share their experiences and feel heard. Regular feedback loops ensure that the training stays relevant and effective. This way, solutions are not just applied, but continually improved. So in conclusion, paraprofessionals play a vital role in education, especially in the special education settings. But right now, they are undertrained and undersupported. The research clearly shows a desperate need for improvement, and the solutions I've shared, clear job descriptions, mentorship, collaboration, resource hubs like the Padlet, and ongoing professional development can make a real difference. When paraprofessionals are properly trained, they feel more confident, teachers have more support, and most importantly, students receive better outcomes. This is not just about helping paraprofessionals, it's about strengthening the entire education system. Thank you for your time.